Watershed associations and other nature conservation groups from near and far gathered together for a forum to discuss solutions for healthy waters. The meeting was held in Hanson, but we were able to get information on how what was being discussed affects the towns we cover here at PACTV.
We're here to bring together the various community groups that have anything to do with water on the South Shore or in southeastern Massachusetts, and to bring information on various topics having to do with water, things like invasive species, dam removal, water quality. So we have presentations throughout the day, and then we also have an exhibit hall where we are right now, and that is filled with displays from the various organizations. As far as the ponds are concerned, the main concern is really weeds and things like that. You know, you go in your pond, you want to go for a swim or go for a boat, and there are weeds that might tangle you up. And many of those happen to be non-native species that grow very quickly. Pembroke has had a particular weed called hydrilla in one of the ponds that is actively being managed and treated. So it's definitely a current issue for many of these towns. Another big issue on the South Shore and in southeastern Massachusetts is water quantity, so how much water we have. And so that's another issue that all these groups are trying to work on. We have had a drought this past year. It's likely to continue into the next year. And that's something that any homeowner can start today. Start saving water, consider not watering as prolifically during the summer. Dams cause a lot of problems for our rivers because they disconnect the pieces of the river and they chop it up into pieces, segments. And they warm up the water that's in those ponds behind them, so that water becomes unhealthy. And the things that can live in it are mostly fish and plants that may not be as desirable. When a dam is removed, you can have fish like river herring that can migrate back upstream to spawn. And those river herring are one of the most important food sources for a lot of things that we care about. So striped bass and bluefish, as well as birds like osprey and herons. So by removing the dam, you're improving the situation for the herring, and then you're improving the whole ecology of the river and the estuary. All of these issues are connected. So when you have a dam in place, the pond behind it may be more vulnerable to invasive species. It's going to likely have poorer water quality. And so by connecting the river again, you can also you can improve water quality, you can improve fish passage, and you can also help water quantity as well by allowing water to go downstream when we have low flows. The one thing that I hope people take away from this conference today is one thing that they can do to help improve our waters in southeastern Mass, or someone that they want to talk to help them accomplish that goal.